Okay, so this is episode 1 of the podcast. Still working on a title there. Okay, but excuse you. But anyways, I'm Eric. I'm a high school senior, CTHS. So I am here with Jerry.
Hey.
And Darin.
Hey.
Yes, they're all edgy boys, so that's cool. So to get started, I think we're all going to introduce ourselves a little bit. So I'll start first. I was born in 2001, San Antonio. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I know that.
I was born in San Antonio. Same hospital and doctor actually as my brother. So.
Wow. It's usually families keep it.
Yeah, so that was cool.
My
My parents shortly, like 3 months after.
What are their names?
Oh, my
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was like, hold on a second.
You have to name them. It's just like, you're introducing a new character. Now you have to name the character.
Okay. Well, my parents, shortly after I was born.
They died. Yeah, it's kind of tragic.
Well, no, they got divorced, but I mean.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing.
They're dead to each other.
So that happened. My mom moved over to Houston, so I've been in Houston all my life. So, yes, I was born in San Antonio, but I'm probably more Houstonian than I am San Antonian, I guess.
San Antonian.
I don't know.
Antonian.
I think that's what you would call it.
San Antonian.
But your parents took you to the Alamo.
I did go to the Alamo.
When you were born, it was just like, hey.
Did you remember it?
Hey, man.
Did you remember it?
I made them come and take it.
Did you remember it?
Did you remember it, though?
Remember it.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you remember going?
So then after that, not too much happened. Just kind of been drifting through school. Was a very social outcast up until like 4th grade. So
You're still a social outcast.
I'm not as social as
How would you call him that? He's
I'm
the opposite of that.
I don't think I'm like popular. I think I'm like that awkward middle class.
Okay, shut up.
Shut up.
Literally,
No.
it's everywhere on Twitter.
It really is.
It's literally because they had this stupid post about like, oh, you know, you're popular, and everyone said the exact same thing. I think I'm in the middle group that hang out with the lamies too, but shut up. No.
Okay, and then let's see. My sister, I have 2 other sisters along with me. They played a lot of softball, so I've been traveling a lot of my life. Honestly, I spent most of my life in a car, so that was pretty bad.
He was born in a car.
I was kind of actually born in a car, so not really. I was in a hospital. But my point is,
Just said he was in a hospital.
my point.
Hospital car.
My point being, ambulance. my point being, I traveled a lot. I've been almost all over the country, so that was cool. It was great. My mom remarried, and
How's your dad?
my dad's fine. I still see him a lot. He lives here in Houston. He moved from San Antonio.
Well, if you're done, we'll move on to me.
Okay. Yeah. And then I went to high school, and that's when I met Jerry and Darin.
He has a talk pencil.
The only reason I'm saying that is because the pencil has where I was born. So I was born in Minnesota. I've lived there for about 4 years, up to 4-year-old, you know. I don't remember much. I have a pretty bad memory. You know, after a while, I just kind of forget things. There are certain things that I do remember, but all in all, it's kind of a blur. Some of the things I don't even know if they're true or not, or things I've just made up. After my parents decided to come back to Texas, because all of their family's in Texas, after I was born in Minnesota, we came to Texas. We stayed at the Valley with my grandma for a couple years, moved into Houston, and from there was a back and forth between Houston and the Valley and my aunt's house in Mission. So I moved around a lot. My career in school is jumbled because of how many schools I had to transfer to. Finally, we stopped here in Pasadena, and I've been here for about since 4th grade, 3rd grade. Yeah, somewhere there.
Elementary
school. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No.
All right, then give Darin the talking pencil. All right, Darin, give us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in Bayshore, or went to live in Austin for a little bit after I was born, to get away from my dad. Then I moved back here to Houston. I was about like maybe 2 or 3, and I've been living in this side of Houston ever since. Kind of on the poor economic scale. Can't really do anything much, but we try to make do. I been pass.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought for some reason.
Okay, well, that's fine. We'll probably learn about himself enough in the podcast. Okay, well. Okay, so
The podcast.
the podcast. It's still working on a name for that. But okay, so next we have you want to talk about games?
Yeah, I mean, pretty sure they'll all know this by now. Is that we all do like playing games.
Oh yeah, I
we
think
are gamers.
We are gamers. I think
Gamers.
Gamers.
I think we all have like a good like relationship with video games. Like they've all like we played a lot of them. You know?
Yeah.
Like what's
Yeah.
what's one game that like you've like actually like have like a really strong connection to? Is there anything like that?
History-wise would be The Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I started playing when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ocarina of Time on my grandmother's N64. And so I've always liked it ever since.
Mm-hmm. But you?
It's really too serious for me. I started remember my first getting into gaming was Pokemon. I had a Game Boy playing Pokemon Yellow. Even before that, I had my mom's old Sega Genesis, and I would play the Sonic games on there. I think the Sonic series and the Pokemon series are really dear to my heart.
I agree with Darin a lot with the Pokemon series. I've definitely had. I started with Pearl, so that's like my 4th generation is my favorite generation, hands down. Infernape, best starter. Fight me.
Yikes.
Fight me.
Yikes.
Anyways.
Firefighting.
Anyways, so 4th generation is my favorite, but I was also a really big fan of like the Mortal Kombat franchise, and so I'm super excited about Mortal Kombat 11, and also DMC was also a big part of my life. I played a lot of Devil May Cry, so super excited for 5 too. Just beat it like my 3rd time playing it. Oh man, it's so good. What else? Oh, and I also played like this awesome Ben 10 game as a kid. It was like that one where like I don't know, it was really weird. I don't know how to explain it. I think it was like Ben 10 Defender of Earth or something like that.
On what?
It was on PlayStation 3. Or PlayStation 3, I think.
I remember playing one for the Wii.
There's one for the Wii.
Wait, look it up.
I have no service in here.
Oh my god. Look, Ben 10 Defender of Earth was like my ultimate game as a kid. I played that.
Ultimate game.
Yeah, man. It was like
Ultimate
it was
game.
the ultimate game. I loved playing that game. Like
People talking about the new Call of Duty game or the new Pokemon game.
Nah,
Mario games.
Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Defender of Earth.
Defenders of Earth.
okay, excuse me, it's Protector of Earth.
So you
Oh,
even got it
okay,
wrong.
you
Your
got it
ultimate
wrong.
game, you got the title wrong.
Okay, it was a PlayStation 2 game, but my PlayStation 3.
Oh, and the system
And
wrong.
the system wrong.
Okay, but my PlayStation 2 could play PlayStation 3 could play PlayStation 2 games.
Well,
So-
duh, they all did.
No, not all of them did.
Most of those systems
No, the
when
newer-
they came
the
out
newer
that
ones-
time.
The newer ones couldn't.
The newer ones didn't. weren't
No,
able to
that
do it.
most of the consoles that came out next to PlayStation 3 could always play the one below
Yeah,
them.
but the newer ones that came out.
Well, no,
And
they
like-
gave up on that.
But look at that! Look at that awesomeness! That's great. You heat blast.
They
and just-
can't see.
They can't see it.
Can you hear it?
You just asked them if they can hear a picture.
Exactly.
I don't know. We'll have Eric edit in the pictures.
That's like someone. what?
What?
When you have a podcast with just the pictures in there in between.
Yeah.
Then it's a video.
Yeah.
We can make it. It's fine.
You could upload it to YouTube
Anyways.
and then just put the pictures in. I mean,
Just move it.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
and we're back.
Sorry for that delay, folks.
The one person listening.
So you said your favorite games.
Yeah, those are
Or
probably
Ben 10 games.
Your
I-
favorite Ben 10
Okay,
games.
look. All right. I actually loved Ben 10 as a kid. I still kind of like it. I still watch it every now and then. Cuz why not? It's like when you watch a show just because of nostalgia reasons. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Like, straight up, I've watched Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I've watched it.
I've rewatched it so
I can
many
never get
times.
into it.
It's very good.
I know.
I recommend it.
I can never get into it.
I don't know, at some point, I kind of like the mood of it changes just for like one season, and then that's when I turn it off.
When was that? Was it when it strayed away too much from comedy?
No, well,
That's rough, buddy.
it's the I don't know why I can't get into the where they're in the sand in the library.
Oh yeah, that's
Like after that at that area, it's like meh for me.
yeah, that was like a long period because I think what the like writers try to do, I think, is they try to cripple the Avatar at that point because the bison was just really OP. Like, you could fly, he could pretty much take you anywhere.
Yeah,
And I think they wanted to make some more struggles when it was getting to Ba Sing Se.
true, but like they added them at one point, so it's not like
Yeah, I get you.
it would have been better if they had spread out the struggles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That whole section of it just really got me to stop each time I try to rewatch it.
Yeah, I get you. I usually skip that part of that up until like maybe a few episodes. Like, as soon as I get into Ba Sing Se, because the Ba Sing Se like part of that is so good.
Yeah,
Like, there's so much like about it that made it like, it was really mature for like a kid show at the time. Because like they were talking about like some kind of like what do you call it? I'm trying to think of my words, but I can't.
what?
So like you have the king, right? The king's like the head, but he's not really in control. He's just like a face. You know how like the Queen of England is just like the face, but the prime
Yeah,
minister
yeah.
is actually the one in charge.
Yeah,
So that's like kind of like that. They have like the main villain of that thing. I forgot his name, but he's like a bald dude with a long ponytail, and he was the leader of their like elite, like pretty much their Black Ops group.
yeah,
And he was pretty much controlling it from the shadows, while the king was oblivious to all the things that were happening. The king didn't know about the war and like a bunch of other stuff. Like, he was pretty much kept in the dark while I forgot the guy's name, but why the other guy was like running the whole Earth Kingdom. He was like brainwashing people. It was like supposed to show like a government corruption kind of deal.
yeah. I mean, it's just that one part that really gets me to like stop
Oh, yeah.
watching.
The,
But after that, it's back to being okay.
yeah, like the show's good. It has its ups and downs, but overall, it's a pretty good show. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10.
Have you watched the?
Legend of Korra?
Yeah.
I've watched like season 1, and I wasn't impressed. too
Yeah,
much.
I was hoping it'd be kind of the same,
I think
but
they.
like I understand where they went with it,
Mhm.
and I understand, you know, like it could have been good, but I don't know, something about it was just
I just don't think it had the same like feel to it. I think, that Avatar: The Last Airbender had something special about it that Korra just never could really quite capture again.
yeah.
Cause like while Aang had to like work really hard to get to like the Avatar he was, Korra kind of just had it already. And she was really overconfident. It wasn't as humble as Aang, and a few other factors that I think that made Korra not as like loved as Aang.
And love interests.
And love interest.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
That was pretty rough.
that wasn't good.
That was not handled well. All right, well let's move on.
I've never seen either show.
Let's move on from Avatar. Let's talk about something Darren can actually.
I'm sitting here talking to them or listening to them talk, and I'm just like, what?
Well, let's talk about something that Darren can actually talk about.
Go ahead.
We're all big Smash Brothers fans,
Okay. Yeah.
so I'd assume that Darren's actually a competitive Smash player.
Yes, I recently.
Which Twitch channel?
No, I'll say that I recently was signed on to. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably
Why?
can't talk about that.
I'm not gonna talk about that. But anyway, I do play Smash a lot, and I do go to tournaments, and it was really fun. I played in 2 this weekend.
How'd they go?
Really bad.
Why?
I have to be honest with myself. I haven't been practicing enough.
I just want to say that our friend Joel, who might be on the podcast later or not,
He might.
he'll probably be in.
He
here.
could have been in this one, but he walked away.
He
He
did walk
was
away.
busy. He was doing something for our AV class, but
I
yeah,
can go
he's
get him.
no,
Nah.
he's fine. He's actually beaten him with Robin.
Using Joy-Cons.
Okay, Darren. There's no reason to be
Using
There's no
Joy-Cons.
reason to be
Single
salty.
Joy-Cons.
No. You were
Yes.
using a GameCube controller.
Oh no! Remember
Oh
when,
yeah, you're right.
when you came over to my house for Smash Night?
I gotta eat that. Yeah.
So
The only person was that it beat me fair was
No more.
Nomar, using the Zoldo.
who may also or may not be in a podcast later on.
I don't know how we get him
And
in.
then tomorrow I'm running a tournament for Smash
He
World.
has like what do you call it? Thingamabob. What do you
Oh,
call
he
it?
has counselor.
Counselor. So
Working with the counselor. Yeah.
maybe we could bring him in one day.
Maybe. If he's free.
Yeah, we'll see.
We have a lot of people we could introduce.
We have a lot of people. We could bring anybody in the
We could
AD
bring
class.
anybody.
You can bring anybody.
Just talk about different topics. For now, this is just about us, the intro.
Yeah, this is kind of just introducing us and how
The podcast.
the podcast, which still needs to be a name.
No, I think it's going to be fine.
You want to just call it the podcast?
It'll be called the podcast.
I'm down for that.
Oh, but it's not the podcast. The podcast.
The
You have
podcast,
to,
my bad.
you have to enunciate with
The podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm a Link main, so I play a lot of Link. That's pretty much the only character.
You don't even play the good Link.
I play the good Link.
No, you don't.
I play the good
You
Link.
play the annoying
You play the
Link.
annoying Link.
Why is he annoying?
There's the annoying Link, there's the bad Link, and there's the good Link.
Which is which?
The annoying Link's Link, the bad Link's Toon Link, and the good Link is Young Link.
All right, but why? Why is Link bad?
Okay,
I think is it just because of his
Short Hop Fire Arrow.
Short hop fire arrows are. Young Link is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. The way you play Link is
For Glory Link.
I do.
For those who don't understand, it's he will spam projectiles
roll away,
and then keep spamming.
keep spamming projectiles.
And when he sees an opening, then he'll go in for a kill.
A dash attack.
Yeah, which sometimes kills.
Yeah. But it's the only thing I'm good at. I'm bad at everybody else.
Then get good.
Okay, look. I'm really, really bad at Smash Brothers. Like, I'm bad because Smash Ultimate's like my first Smash game. I played a little bit of 4, but not enough to like be good or considered good. But play me in Mortal Kombat, I'll win.
I mean, yeah, because that's a dead series.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They're about to make a new game. That's a dead
Exactly.
series.
That's why it's basically coming back. I tried looking into the story.
Oh, I wouldn't look into the story.
It's too late.
Did you watch the movies?
No one buys.
Oh, yeah, just
no
watch
one
the
buys.
movies.
Just watch the movies.
Nobody buys the game for the stories. You buy it to play against each other.
But it doesn't make
make
sense.
sense.
It's not supposed to make sense. I mean, it is, but they tried and failed. I don't think Mortal Kombat. Okay, look, Mortal Kombat 9 was like the only one with a really good story, and that's even saying something. Like
But why play Mortal Kombat? You can play Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur is a pretty good game. I won't lie, but I like Tekken more than I like Soul Calibur.
The only Tekken I really like is Tekken 3.
I've played a Tekken. I just don't remember which one.
Oh, man, you know what I used to love playing as a kid?
King of Fighters.
No, it's like Mugen.
Oh yeah,
Mugen was
Mugen was good.
Mugen was so good.
I still play sometimes.
Third Strike.
Oh, don't you remember that PlayStation Battle Royale game, which was a rip-off of Smash?
You know.
Oh, All Stars, the
Uh-huh.
PlayStation All
You know
Stars.
that they're about to release one for it. For Nickelodeon.
Really?
Oh yeah, they are. They're about to release another. Well, not another, but they're about to release
No,
one.
another.
They had one before, right?
So did Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one was actually kind of fun though.
No,
I
it
like-
wasn't. It was.
I'm not saying
ass.
it was bad. I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I just I like playing with it.
Yeah.
Um,
So back to Smash.
back to Smash. Are you guys excited for Joker?
No,
You're not?
not really.
I can already see. Well, okay. I'm excited, even though I haven't played Persona 5. I want to play Persona 5.
It's gonna be like it's be a long time fan of Persona 5 plays it for the first time.
If you ever get a PlayStation, I can just lend it to you.
I don't think I'm getting one
I'm not gonna get a
anytime soon.
PlayStation.
I should just lend you my PlayStation. It's 100. It's like an.
If you lend me your PlayStation, I'm probably gonna homebrew it.
What does that mean?
No, I just want to play the games.
Like
There's PlayStation has a lot of games I want to play, but I'm just not gonna get a PlayStation.
that's
to
what I'm
play
saying.
them.
Like I should just let you borrow my PlayStation. Like
I mean, if you're okay with it, it's
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
don't-
be stuck in my room.
I mean, honestly, after I'm done with Devil May Cry 5, which I'm still
But the thing is, I'm just not a big fan of the DualShock. I'm really not.
the DualShock, it's not that
What's
bad.
the problem with it?
There's like
I never liked how.
I think
This is the
did
problem.
you start with Xbox? Or what did you start with? Or-
my technical thing was an NES controller.
Okay, so that makes some sense.
And then I evolved into a Genesis controller.
So you are definitely more pro Nintendo. So like you're more like Nintendo based. Like see, like I play Nintendo games, but
The thing is, like my first home console was a 360.
Mm-hmm.
So I got. It's not even that. Just that I'm not. I do not like the feel of the sticks being in the same axis.
Oh, I understand.
So like the
That's
Wii,
what you don't
the,
like
the
about
Wii U Pro controller, that had the same thing, and I did not like how that feels. And that's the thing with the DualShock, is that whenever I
I
play,
thought that was like any PlayStation though.
no, it's those, some of them like that's why I like the PSX a lot, is that the original controllers just had a D-pad.
Yeah.
And just the analog, I do not like it. And the feel of a PlayStation controller just isn't right.
I get used to any controller pretty fast.
I mean, so do I. Don't get
And
me
besides, on top of that, if you still feel uncomfortable, you could just buy the ones at like what do you call it, at GameStop or whatever. They have ones that are like that work for PlayStation that are pretty much like Xbox controllers.
Yeah.
Plus, I just like how like the curvature of the
curvature
of the triggers in the one controller.
Isn't like your favorite controller like what is it? The one you use for Smash?
GameCube
controller. It is the definitive controller to use for Smash, but there's another platform fighter I play called Rebels of Aether that I do not use for play. I GameCube controller. I use a Xbox One controller with it.
Mm.
And the feel of it is definitely weird. Definitely something I had to get acquainted to, but it's definitely better for that because Rebels of Aether is an indie platform fighter, which they they released every April Fool's they love to screw with the community. So today they released a dating simulator for it.
Gotta love dating simulators.
Nice.
I've actually never played a dating simulator.
Really?
Is Doki Doki considered a gaming simulator?
No. That's a psychological horror.
I've played dating simulators.
I've never played one. Like I've always wanted to, but like I don't know.
Honestly, this may sound weebish, but Honey Pop is actually not that bad. Like as a puzzle game.
It's just Bejeweled.
It is Bejeweled,
but it's
like,
fun.
but with naked women.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I've seen like Let's Plays of Honey Pop, but like I didn't care enough for it.
I watched one just for a joke, and then I was like, yeah, okay, I understand it.
Yeah, I think that
it's
was
very
just,
basic though. But yeah,
there's this like, aren't they making like a sequel?
There is a Honey Pop too.
There's like a weird one.
No, like there's like they're making.
If you just
like,
want to play a
chick
dating
sequel.
simulator, just play Nekobara.
To be honest, yeah.
I don't know. I've never touched dating sim.
It's definitely
I've like I said, I've always wanted to. I just haven't done it.
It's a weird thing to
It's a
want to
really
do.
weird-
I know,
weird
but
thing to want.
I think it's just I want to like experience it.
Why would you want to
I
experience?
guess.
I don't know.
I understand because the only reason I did is because I had the chance. So I was like, yeah, okay.
To be honest, yeah.
What was I saying? I was gonna say something before, but
We're talking controllers. How the hell did we get into dating simulators?
Because he said he wanted to play one.
yeah, remember?
I want controllers. Oh, what?
I don't know.
It'll make sense in there.
Yeah, we'll listen over this and we'll be like, hey, look.
We won't listen over
We
this.
won't
We'll probably just upload it somewhere.
Why not? Why not just upload it? Okay.
Okay, so if we're done with your part of Smash,
Yeah.
Darin, what do you play? Who do you play in Smash?
I play a large pool of characters, but my tournament viable characters right now are Pichu and Ganondorf.
Yeah. We know we played your Pichu before.
Don't you just love my Pichu?
I remember you played Pichu against somebody and you're like, is this how it feels like to get Pichu? Oh, remember that day you beat us both with our mains, Jerry?
Yeah.
On single Joy-Con?
Yeah.
He's never gonna stop saying that single Joy-Con.
Yeah, you still got beat.
I money matched Daniel on single Joy-Con and I won $1.01 from him.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was so dumb. You were like, hey, you want to money match me? I was like, no.
Money match me.
I'm not
Do
gonna
it right now. My Switch is right there.
I'm literally not gonna money
match me.
I'm not money
PayPal.
matching. No.
Add just date and time.
No.
Add just date and time.
No.
Add just date and time.
See, this is bullying right here.
Is this
Joe-
low tier god?
Joel money match me.
Okay.
He would. I know it.
What else you got? Okay, Darren, continue.
With what?
Continue with what?
With white.
What you're talking about? Your
I
your
mean,
mains.
what are you guys doing? You know, what are you guys playing recently?
Right now I'm replaying Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia.
I was replaying the Pokemon Ranger, the first one, but
And
I stopped because
I'm gonna start Final Fantasy VII soon. Finally.
you should.
Final
I'm
Fantasy VII.
almost done with it.
I have it on my phone, and
I have it on my phone.
I barely.
I'm gonna get the Switch version.
I just got past the part where spoilers for a 20-year-old game, by the way.
Wait, I haven't played it yet.
How many hours have you put in?
Not long. It was like, I got it. I got it because I went on a plane ride.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you any spoilers. I got on a plane ride and I played it all the way there, so like 2-3 hours maybe.
It's like nothing.
I know.
It's still Midgar.
I'm still in Midgar.
That's
I
definitely.
haven't
You don't
gotten
leave
any-
Midgar until hour 10.
I haven't gotten anywhere yet, so
That I know.
like
Yeah, because
the plant just exploded. That's about it.
that's basically the beginning. That's the intro.
Yeah, I haven't gotten very far.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start Final Fantasy 7 soon, but right now I'm just got done with speedrunning Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Oh yeah, you're a speedrunner too.
I speedrun a couple games, yeah.
What about you, Jerry? Got any games
That I'm playing.
right now?
Yeah, what are
Currently?
you playing?
My cousin bought me 2 games on Steam. Bayonetta, the first one.
Oh,
In Bayonetta
you played
second one?
Bayonetta 2, right? But you never played the original.
I haven't played Bayonetta 2.
You haven't played.
I've
any?
played the original. That's the first one I played with my cousin who bought it for me.
That's why you always use Bayonetta 1 skin.
I use Bayo 2. I know like the story. I know what happens, but I like Bayo 1. But the thing is, my PC can't handle even that. It's pretty garbage.
Bayonetta's an old game.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can still have a bad PC.
like you have to run it at 60 frames. I can barely get up to like 50, so it's still choppy. Like you can't play it.
Yeah, when you have like action games like that, like you have to have like to the max.
You need to have it.
Oh, I can run Crisis at 20 FPS. Get on my level.
I'm also playing Risk of Rain.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, the early access just released, so I've been playing
Looks
that.
sick. I Risk of Rain in 3D.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like I was playing it yesterday, also with my cousin who also plays it. It's pretty fun.
That's
like
good.
it gets crazy.
Anything else?
No. Other than that, other than those two, I haven't really been wanting to play anything else.
Well, like I said before, I've been playing a lot of like Devil May Cry 5. But
That's boring.
it's so good.
So boring.
Like the story's like fine. Like it's like an average story, but
That's all
like
the game
Yeah,
has to
even
offer.
the Bayonetta story is not the best, but it's
it's like those style of games like that. It's supposed to be like all about the combat. That's pretty much all it's based off.
they only add the action or the story for like to follow a path
Yeah,
to
pretty
make things kind of more.
But I mean, this
sense.
Devil May Cry story was actually not too bad. Devil May Cry 3 still had the best story, but Devil May Cry 5 was pretty close contender. But on top of Devil May Cry 5, I just started playing the indie game Hollow Knight, which is pretty good so far. I love the art style. I love the
Celeste.
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 Well, I mean, maybe I will after I beat Hollow Knight. So I've been playing that. You're a little bug man. You just like kill things. It's great. You steal their soul and their money.
That is true.
It kind of reminds me, like the concept kind of reminds me of Dark Souls, in a way.
Is it the Dark Souls of indie games?
Is it Dark
Yeah,
Souls of indie
it
games?
really is.
I actually hear it gets really hard at some of the later levels. I'm barely getting into it, so
You playing Sekiro?
Sakura. No, I've not played Sakura yet. I heard some stuff about it, but I haven't gotten a chance.
It's Japanese Dark Souls.
Yeah, pretty much. I heard that it's
It's
Japanese.
by the
Dark
same
Souls.
people.
Yeah.
Really? Is it? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they probably just like to make their games really hard.
No, yeah, people were complaining. Well, people
No,
were complaining,
no,
and then
no.
people were complaining about the complaining.
Oh yeah, that's what you get when you have like people who.
You can never please gamers.
Mm-hmm. What else? What else do I've been playing?
I hate the internet.
Well, I can't really think of anything else I've been playing really. Just besides that.
Because you're boring and you play the boring games.
They're not boring.
They're not boring. Those are fun games.
Yeah, like I'd never play Rivals of Aether.
I don't know. Like I think if you like Bayonetta, I think you would like Devil May Cry 5. I think
Probably would, but I don't know.
I think you would like it. It's just like pretty much Bayonetta and Dante are the same character. They're essentially the same thing. They're both like smart, like Alec people.
Witty.
They're both witty and they're like supposed to be over the top and cool and stuff. So, I mean, it's great. I mean, they're cool. I love both of them. I've never played a Bayonetta game though. I've never really touched a Bayonetta game. But like it played like from what I've seen, it looks like it's played exactly like Devil May Cry 5. But I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty much.
that makes sense though because like the guy who made Bayonetta was like a director on
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 5. So they're like they have to work together. Like they're not like bad. Like no one's like saying like, oh, here are these two. I mean, yeah, people do compare.
People
the
do
game.
compare them.
People do compare them all the time. But like I don't know if I ever like saw a crossover game, I think that'd be awesome.
Actually, that'd be interesting.
A crossover game between Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, and I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be a good moneymaker. Definitely.
Except we're not even getting Bayonetta 3.
We're not. I thought we were.
No, we are.
Oh yeah.
But it was teased.
It's gonna come out. The Final Fantasy VII remake's gonna come out.
Oh yeah. When Final Fantasy VII remake comes out, that's when Bayonetta 3 is gonna come out.
Oh man, remember that Final Fantasy VII remake?
It's been what, 4 years?
4 years.
4 years. Oh man.
What we like in between, like after 2 years, they said, "Here's the trailer for gameplay."
Oh
And
yeah,
then
remember how it looked decent, and then like
It's basically because they showed that before they showed Final Fantasy 15, and then 15 played basically like that. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna guess that
yeah, you know what? I kind of didn't like 15. It's like when it changed the
I played a little. I played the intro of 15, but I thought it was interesting. I wouldn't mind playing
It's like
7 like that.
So
but
it's like this. 15 is so incomplete. Like there's actually no story. Like okay, so there's so many good character moments. All the characters are fantastic. I think like the 4 main characters are like amazing together. But where's the story? What am I doing?
I wouldn't know. I didn't finish.
Go to this place, go to that place? Okay, cool.
That's how Final Fantasy 1 was.
Yeah, but this is, like 20 something years down the line.
And that is kind of how 7 is.
Yeah, but 7 actually has a story still. It's still
Yeah.
it's still coherent. And you don't have to like and for 7 you don't have to buy like DLC to get a story. Cuz like that was the thing about Final Fantasy 15 is like they just wanted a game out. And yeah, it made some money, but then like they realized like, "Oh wait, there's no story in this." Oh yeah, here buy this story, buy that story. Also to play Final Fantasy 15, you had to watch a movie and a prequel anime.
I mean, 7 had a movie.
Yeah, but that was a good movie.
I still need to watch it.
It's very good. It's very good.
I'll probably watch it today.
I don't know what else you got.
Running out of time.
We are running low on time.
Oh, we are. What time do we have?
We have
27.
27.
No, like how long we've been.
25.
Oh, we've been talking for 32 minutes. That's
So
actually
this is a good session, first session of the podcast.
the podcast.
A bit of an intro. This is basically just talking about us.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time we'll probably
be longer,
and more coherent.
coherent. This was just like I said. This is a
bit of a pilot, bit of a ramble.
pilot ramble. I think we got some good stuff though. Talked about some games. That's pretty cool.
I don't know if the podcast is just gonna be about us talking about games. It shouldn't.
I don't think it should. I think we'll talk about other things, but
So
I think games are probably gonna be a big factor here though.
yeah.
Alright, well, I'm Darin.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Eric.